Bill Clinton served as the 42nd President of the United States from 1993 to 2001. Prior to this, in 1978, Bill, a Democrat, was elected as governor in his home state of Arkansas. Only 2 years later, in February of 1980, Bill's only child, Chelsea, was born. Later that fall, Clinton lost the re-election as governor and soon after joined a Little Rock law firm. After 2 years with the law firm, Clinton won governorship again in 1982 and would remain in that position through 1992. Clinton then decided to run for a Democratic presidential nominee and won. Bill, along with his vice president nominee Al Gore, a U.S. Senator from Tennessee, defeated President George H.W. Bush by a margin of 370 to 168 electoral votes, and with 43% of the popular vote to Bush's 37.5%, Clinton went on to win the presidential election. Clinton was then inaugurated in January of 1993 at 46 years old, making him the third youngest president ever at the time. During his first term, Clinton focused on a variety of domestic legislation topics such as the Violence Against Women Act and the Family and Medical Leave Act. He also enacted on key bills pertaining to gun violence, education, and welfare reform. Clinton was the first president to appoint females and minorities into government positions. Jeanette Reno became the first female attorney general in 1993. Madeleine Albright was sworn in as the first female U.S. Secretary of State in 1995. With Clinton's actions, he easily won re-election in 1996, defeating Bob Dole 379 to 159 in electoral votes and 49.2% of the popular vote. Clinton was the first Democratic president since Franklin Roosevelt to be elected for a second term. During his second term, unemployment was low and the economy was healthy. The nation experienced a technology boom and the rise of the internet. In 1998, the U.S. achieved a federal budget surplus, the first in 3 decades. Clinton's presidency came to an end in 2001 as his second term was up, but Clinton's second term was scarred by a sexual relationship with Monica Lewinsky. In November of 1995, Bill began an affair with Lewinsky, a 21-year-old intern. During the next year and a half, Clinton had nearly a dozen sexual encounters with Lewinsky in the White House. In April of 1996, Monica was transferred to the Pentagon. That summer, while working at the Pentagon, she told co-worker Linda Tripp about her sexual relationship with Clinton. In 1997, when Clinton and Lewinsky ended their relationship, Linda Tripp began secretly recording their conversations between her and Lewinsky, which gave Tripp proof about the details of the affair. In December, lawyers for Paula Jones, who was suing the president, required Lewinsky to submit any evidence she had of the affair. But in 1998, Lewinsky filed an affidavit to deny any sexual relations with the president. 5 days later, Linda Tripp told Kenneth Starr of the Whitewater Independent Counsel about the tapes she had of her and Lewinsky's conversation about the affair. The FBI then got involved and wired Tripp up and had her go and have a conversation with Lewinsky on January 16th. Monica Lewinsky was then taken by the FBI agents to be questioned. Then, on August 6th, Lewinsky appeared in front of the grand jury to testify. On August 17th, President Clinton then testified. He had admitted he had an affair with Monica. Clinton's testimony lasted 4 hours on a live closed-circuit television to a grand jury. Later that evening, he then gave a 4-minute televised speech to the nation, admitting he was involved with an affair with Miss Lewinsky. On September 9th, Kenneth Starr sent his report and 18 boxes of documents to the House of Representatives. 2 days later, it was decided that Clinton should be impeached on 11 grounds, including perjury, obstruction of justice, witness tampering, abuse of power, and also providing explicit details of the relationship. On December 19th, after 14 hours of debate, the House decided on 2 articles, lying under oath to a federal grand jury and obstructing justice. Then, on January 12, 1999, the Senate voted on whether to remove Clinton from office. He was acquitted on both articles of impeachment. The prosecution needed 2/3 majority to convict, but failed. The first count of perjury, 45 Democrats and 10 Republicans voted not guilty. And on the second charge, obstruction of justice, it was split 50-50. directly after Clinton apologized to Congress and the American people and continued out his term.